Ice, ice, baby. Da-da-dun-dun-dun-da-da-dun-da. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Today we're looking at the McFarlane Toys Legends of the Dark Knight. I mean the Page Punchers line. And this, of course, is Batman fighting the Frozen. This is a one shot, but it definitely has a Legends of the Dark Knight vibe. We got four characters here. We got Mr. Freeze, Batwoman, Robin, and Batman as part of the Bat Clan. So we're going to just dive in and see where our little journey takes us today. So grab a parka and get warm as we get frozen. Kicking things off, let's start with articulation. I combined all the articulation. It might be a sensory overload for some, but I figured you don't want to be here all day. I don't want to be here all day. I will say this, if you've collected anything from the McFarlane toy line with the 22 moving parts, there's nothing surprising here. But in terms of fluency and ranking, I guess at the top of the list is going to be the Robin. He really moves really well, followed by the Batman, then the Mr. Freeze. The Batgirl was a bit disappointing. I would have liked to see a little more out of her. You know, usually female figures tend to have better articulation than their male counterparts, but this line continues to defy expectations. So take that for what it is. But overall, I like it. I don't have high standards. You know, after all, I am doing a YouTube video. So for me, it works. For the articulation perfectionist out there, you're going to be mad and angry and PO'd. But for me, I'm good. I'm good with it. So yeah, there's articulation in a nutshell. Let's kick it off by looking at Mr. Freeze and Batgirl. Out of the two figures, I definitely like the Mr. Freeze more. He's definitely got a retro vibe because if you go to the comic, spoiler alert, he's based out of Gotham City circa 1876. And then he travels back in time and meets the Bat Clan. So both costumes work for the characters based on what's in the comic. But out of the two, I just think Mr. Freeze stands out more. The detail on him's cool. I've seen a lot of people online use this character as like a henchman for the Multiverse Mr. Freeze. I think that's a cool idea. I also see him being compared to Big Daddy from BioShock, but I never played that game. So to me, he's got a nice retro design, a lot of paint apps, a lot of sculpting. He just looks cool. He definitely has 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea vibes, which, you know, given the time period, kind of makes sense. The Batgirl, you know, very tribal, very animalistic. You know, she's got the bone gauntlets there and the costume. Her paint's a little lacking, in my opinion. The cape's done well, but, you know, I dig them both. I just dig the Mr. Freeze a lot more. He's chill or cool, and I'm not going to go down the pun highway, but yeah, but both figures, a lot of fun to mess around with. In terms of accessories, Mr. Freeze has his freeze gun and canister. It's one piece. It plugs right in the back. As you will see, there's the back. The wiring there, the tubing's nice and flexible. It's not going to get in your way. As for Batgirl, she's got a bat grappling hook, bone-ish design, you know. It has a string, which is nice. Then she's got her bat tomahawks. All the accessories here are nice. I'll get into the comics and the cards and all that and the stands in a bit. So in terms of scaling and comparisons, there he is with the Multiverse Freeze, looking chill and cool. And then there's Batgirl with Batgirl. Of course, I just grabbed one. This one's based on the Gotham Knights video game, I believe. And then for scaling, there's Mr. Freeze in 7-inch form, hanging out, having a good time. And then we have Batgirl in 7-inch form, hanging out, having a good time. And I probably should have put like the Super 7 Mandora in there, but I didn't. 6-inch scale, Mr. Freeze is there towering over, especially over that small Luke from the Black series. And then Batgirl, once again, towering over the small Black series Luke. But, you know, it looks good, so there you go. Hope that helps you. Now, moving to the main event in terms of characters, we got the dynamic duo of the Bat Clan. We have Batman and Robin. Very cool designs. Once again, I know this is Page Punchers, but it definitely has a Legends of the Dark Knight retro line feel to it. Out of the two figures, I definitely like the Batman better than the Robin. The Robin's not bad. The articulation's great on him. But the design of the Batman looks good. I mean, look at that head cowl there. He looks mean, grimacing, angry. I know people are wanting to turn this guy into a Conan the Barbarian custom. I would be interested in seeing that. The Robin, I like the design, especially in the head with the bandana and the mohawk. It's very cool. It's different. Catches your attention. As for the costumes, like I said, Batman's doing his best Conan the Barbarian cosplay. Robin, he's got the genie pants, but I love the tattoo on there. I love how they've incorporated the Robin outfit, but, you know, gave it like a tribal type look to it in a way. It definitely works. It's fun. It's cool. These both stand out on the shelf. And then, I mean, even look at the detail on the feet. You know, I don't know why Robin would be walking around a frozen tundra with no boots on, but Batman sure is, so that's gotta count for something, which, you know, adds to nice eye candy. Robin's got a spear staff thing going on and the Kandarian dagger. Batman's got a bat axe and a bat club of some sort. And then here he is with a Jokerized Batman for all those who dig that. And then here's Robin with his gold label counterpart. And then in terms of scaling, here's Batman in 7-inch scale format for those who want to know. And then here's Robin in that same scale and format of the 7-inch variety. And then we have Robin in a 6-inch scale format and variety. And then we got Giant Batman crushing small 6-inch figures. Rah! So one last thing I wanted to show here is the packaging. I say Batgirl, I don't know why, but it has the retro blister packaging that so many love, and I personally, I hate it. I mean, if you're an in-box collector, it looks fantastic, and it makes sure your stuff doesn't get swapped out with caca. There's the back of the packaging. But let's bring out this handy dandy 2 and slice away. Slicey, dicey, movity. Yeah, I just have no need for this sort of packaging. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. Looks really cool. It's just not for me. So there is that. Now let's talk about the comics. Boom. 4 different covers. 4 different characters, which is cool. Each comic is the same though inside. It's the same issue, just done differently, as you will see here in a moment, which I guess works. I mean, I know some people are going to complain, why not they make it a 4-part story? It looks like this story wraps up within this one issue. It's just a one-shot deal. So get those comics graded so you can get super rich one day and not watch people make YouTube videos. And then, in terms of accessories, I've laid them all out here, what they all come with. We already went over the weapons, but you get a display base as well, and you get a collector card. Here are the front of those 4 cards. Beautiful artwork. And then on the back, beautiful bios for those who can read. And then, yeah, so I think that's going to wrap everything up. I think we covered everything that we needed to in this wave. As the ice melted in the background there. You won't hear that, but I heard it when I was filming. This wave's really fun. I've had a lot of fun messing around with this since I got it last week, and I finally made sure to do a video about it. Each figure offers something unique. The standouts, I think, are the Batman and the Mr. Freeze. However, Robin is a sleeper hit, in my opinion, and Batwoman's just kind of there. So, yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know what you think. Maybe you think my ranking's not fair and not right. But let me know. As always, I appreciate the likes and the supports and whatnot. And until we meet again, great googly moogly.